Good, is it afternoon, evening? It's 6 o'clock. I guess that's technically evening. Good evening, Bio Nation. I hope you are doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson.
And I'm Jacqueline Lauer.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So we have our Smash team. So we have not one, but we have two matches coming at you. Mainly because with spring break coming very soon, and we got to make sure that everyone's available, and trying to schedule this during break would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So we're going to do two of our NACE matches tonight. So we're going to start with Marietta College, and then at 8 o'clock we'll be playing against Utica College, I think, or is it University? I think it's Utica College. And we also have an Overwatch match in between. We're going to see what we can stream. It's just going to depend on how long this match goes. But we're going to have a good time no matter what. We're getting things set up in the lobby. Because it is a NACE match, it is a 4v4 crew battle instead of 3. But let's go over the roster of who's going to be playing. If I can find the Smash button, there we go. So tonight, in no particular order, we're going to have freshman Paint Angle Ginger Ale playing. In fact, I think she might be starting first. Yeah, because we do see the corn in the lobby. So we will also have sophomore Ryan Boggs, Kinku Dinku playing. We will have sophomore Zach Lane, the Weed playing. And then we will also have sophomore Mackenzie McDonald, Inava playing. Now, Cheshire, our captain, freshman Mason Rice Cheshire, is here. He won't be playing the first game, but we might be summoning him in future games. So we'll just kind of see how things go. But he's there, giving emotional support.
Yeah, you can see him in the camera once we go over to the game.
Yeah, because they don't see them just yet.
Right, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
We all see.
But we have also our head coach, Derek Games. Okay, we are getting things set up in the lobby. Yeah, and it looks like Ginger Ale will be leading off in this 4v4 crew battle. While we are waiting, let's go over a couple of quick announcements. So first, we do want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They've helped provide our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. The quality of these products are great. Our students love them. If you want to check out your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. We were actually just looking at some headsets about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And right now they have some really nice headsets for a good deal. I think one's for $30.
Yeah, that's one that I'm looking at buying. It looks really promising.
Yeah, I mean, they have really good quality stuff. For getting a headset for $30, and I think there's another one for, I want to say it was like $40 or $50. So they have some sales going on right now on their headsets, so definitely go check that out. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. On Tuesdays, they have their Marietta College night, where you can go show them your Marietta College ID, and you can get discounts on pizza and drinks. They'll have their own Nintendo Switch with Smash. There we go.
And Mario Kart and Mario Party.
Exactly. And they will also air any of our live matches during that. And if we don't have a live match going on, we have our YouTube channel, so you can watch all of our matches there, and they'll have
and
some
our
stuff.
Twitch VODs if you subscribe.
There you go. So yeah, definitely go check them out on Tuesdays at their restaurant, Front Street of Marietta. All right. And of course, we're always looking for more students to be a part of our esports program. Right now, we have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six, Rocket League, of course, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Valorant. We've been working pretty hard on recruiting new students and getting a couple tryouts, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. But we do have our dedicated facility here on campus. We have several coaches to support some of our titles. Of course, we're always looking for volunteer coaches if you are interested. We do try to provide programming support to help our students not only in esports but in the classroom. And there are scholarships available if you're a high school senior or a college transfer. So for more information, you can go check out our Linktree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to our social media channels. It has links to all of our recruitment forms. It has links to our Discord server that you can join. You can even set up a Discord call to talk to our head coach. You can say, hey, sup, I'm interested in hearing more about the program, and be more than happy to talk to you about it. Speaking of scholarships, yes, that's right. if you are a high school senior or a college transfer, we can award a scholarship if you do come to Marietta College to be on the esports program, but that does require a tryout. And we've done quite a few tryouts, actually. We have one tomorrow with a potential Smash player.
Ooh.
Yes, so we're very excited about that. So if you want to try out for a scholarship, it is a 3-step process. Step number 1, fill out our recruitment inquiry form, bit.ly/mcrecruit. You see the QR code on the screen and the link underneath it. Step number 2 is to schedule the tryout for the scholarship. So that's at bit.ly/mcesport tryout. Yes, it's a separate form. The first form is for our admissions department. The second form is more for our purposes. And in March, we do have 2 official tryout dates. We have one on March 18th. That is in conjunction with the Marietta College Navy Blue and White Day. So if you are planning to come to that event, we can set up a tryout while you're here on campus. You can come check out our facility and you can try out, and hopefully we can say, yes, we want to give you a scholarship to be a part of our program. But if you can't make it to that, we do have an online tryout date on Saturday, March 25th. That will be through our Discord server. So that's where step 3 comes into play, where you would want to join our Discord server at bit.ly/pio discord.
Looks like they're starting.
Oh, they are. So we should probably get over here for that.
Smash left.
Yes, thank you. But all right, as we said, Ginger Ale is going to be leading off
versus a Pyra and Mithra. Now, they fought a Mithra Pyra combination before. We've had someone previously interested in Marietta who played with us and mained Pyra and Mithra. And they've surprisingly gone a lot more with the switches of Pyra and Mithra. Now, Pyra and Mithra, they're 2 characters in one. And so they each have their own strengths and weaknesses. Mithra, which is currently out, she's usually used in the meta as to get all the damage off, and then Pyra comes out usually for the launching. And usually Mithra doesn't leave the screen until there's 70, because that's when Pyra can usually launch.
So it almost kind of feels like the way that Zelda and Sheik used to play, where you would swap between the 2 characters.
Yeah. And immediately they have gotten Ginger Ale's first stock off, but Ginger Ale's going for that juggle. Now, Pyra can completely, and she's the juggling strategy with her down air, because that makes her launch up and down, which very similar to Kirby's, I would say. Mithra, we saw use her, I believe that's her side B, and that side B has just been interrupted. That's the first time I've ever seen that. That was very impressive play on Ginger Ale's part, and Ginger Ale is now going for edge guarding, and that Pyra Mithra pair just could not recover. But yeah, this is a lot more switching than I've seen from most Pyra Mithra players, or videos.
Very interesting. Trying to find when's the right time to use Mithra, when's the time to use Pyra. So Pyra is out, gets the perfect block.
And again, we see the down A versus the up smash fight again, which again, that's always fascinating to see, because you're looking at who input last to get that damage off.
See Ginger Ale taking a lot of damage, already at 117%, but gets a great attack there. Try to see if we get another combo hit.
Trying to get that projectile off and charging right into Pyra. And I think this is where we might see a bit of Ginger Ale panicking now, because Pyra Mithra, you should not approach them from the front. You need to find a way to get them behind, which now we see Ginger Ale doing. Ginger Ale is learning, trying to edge guard, getting out of there as Pyra comes out and the down air comes in, which is a fantastic play. And once again, getting behind Pyra Mithra, voiding that down air.
Getting a couple hits in, but yeah, still very Dangerous spot at 142%. One big smash and will lose stock, but a great stun there. And going to be able to take her down before losing the stock. So just one left. Now we'll see if you can get some damage in before losing that stock. Already getting one hit in. And I think that might have boosted her confidence.
We're seeing Pyra stay in. I'm guessing they're... Oh, no. They want to get that extra hit in because... Okay, Mythra can kill, just not as easily as Pyra, and she's not designed to kill like Pyra is. But we're seeing the paralysis used, and the down A, but just grabbing that ledge. But now she's without her sword. Now the sword is back.
We're seeing maybe Pyra's starting to panic a little bit, but does take down that one stock, but now just one stock left each. So it's going to be who has the calmest nerves at this point.
Now we keep seeing like the move where Pyra does throw her sword, and there she would be extremely vulnerable.
Yeah, I would think that would be the perfect time to strike, but Ginger Ale just has not found the opportunity to exploit that.
And just dodging right over, and there's the nice use of the projectile to paralyze, but not charged enough to have launched. I think that this would be a fantastic time for Ginger Ale to try to use grabs. What? There's the Dragon Fang to get the last stock off.
Ginger Ale will take that first round. Yeah, that was just a great play. But yeah, we were just talking about like that stun with the projectile. That doesn't last very long, does it?
It lasts as long as you have charged it. So if you've charged it at the max, the opposing character is constantly flinching, and that's when Corrin could get probably in a few jabs or a good back throw. Or the Dragon Fang if you're right at the projectile, which we just saw.
Would you have enough time for like a good smash? Because I would think there were several times where if you get that paralyze off, then you get a big charge smash attack in, or is that too long?
I think you would be able to get like a middling smash attack charge.
Okay.
Because you would probably want to dash or dash attack towards your opponent.
That's true.
To get to it. Because the Dragon Fang will automatically attack anyone who's already close, and that's already, like, as strong as a smash attack.
Yeah, so might as well just pop the Dragon Fang at that point.
Yeah.
But, alright, so very well done by Ginger Ale. Now, we'll see what the maps are going to be and what the opponent will be, and Ginger will have to drop first two stock in this game. But yeah, it was very back and forth, but a lot of just dodging a lot of Pyra's. Like, definitely, it seemed like the opponent was playing a lot of Pyra, and Ginger Ale was doing very well with dodging.
Yeah. Because, again, Mythra used for damage, and we saw with her side B, she can get in, like, good distance and good attacks. Meanwhile, Pyra used for the launching, used for the stronger attacks, but they're not as far. It's kind of like the balance between the two.
All right, so it looks like Anna Maria is ready, and Marietta is gonna be ready. Bring out Yoshi
from Anna Maria.
Yes, and it's a purple Yoshi.
Now, they haven't played against a Yoshi main before, but they have been doing an activity where they go through all the different maps, and they've had to play against a Yoshi in a free-for-all. If I remember correctly, Captain Cheshire was one to do it, and this Yoshi did not wait for the taunt, immediately ready to fight.
So now the big thing here for...
There's the Dragon Fang, but there's this shield from Yoshi. Now, Yoshi does have a unique shield with the egg, and if I remember correctly, Yoshi's shield can't break, but Yoshi can't really... I don't know how easily Yoshi can attack from that, because, like, I know that a lot of characters have good upbeats. Great counter from Ginger Ale. And great use of the side special to get away. hitting up a lot of damage. I'm guessing a one good smash attack would be able to knock out Yoshi, but if Yoshi's able to knock out Ginger Ale, because we see Yoshi going for a lot of those dash attacks to get right into Ginger Ale's face.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is going to come down to with Ginger Ale having only one stock.
There's the Dragon Fang getting off one stock.
Yeah, it's going to be how many stock can Ginger Ale take before she gets eliminated, just because only had that one stock, but getting that one off of Yoshi was huge.
There's a nice use of the Dragon Fang. Not the maximum, but it's really well done. Getting that down A. There's Ginger Ale. Oh, but there's the unlock.
Still up.
Nice use of the up B, but oh, that egg throw. And
Nice
there's the
counter, another one.
Get off another stock.
And you can see the team is going ballistic over this.
Another counter. This Yoshi. It seems that Ginger Ale's finally learning this Yoshi's patterns, and because of that, she's able to exploit this Yoshi's want to constantly attack. Because, like, while the Yoshi is using the shield well, there are also times where they just attack, and they...
The question is, can Ginger Ale go all the way and drop 3 stock before being eliminated? I mean, we can see the smoke coming out at 160%.
Oof, that down A would have... That was dangerous, but there's the Dragon Fang.
This is so tense.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
I would recommend probably a throw. Oh, whiffing that Dragon Fang and that Yoshi. Oh!
Gets back up.
Oh,
She dodges the projectile.
oh, there's the kick. But oh, Yoshi.
And counter. Oh my goodness! Ginger Ale takes all 3 stock down. Yoshi is out of here. And you can see the smile on Ginger Ale's face. That was amazing. So now Anna Maria will get to choose the...
They'll get to choose the stage as well as their next player.
Right. So we'll see what they want to go with. Once again, but still, taking all 3 down without dropping a stock.
Getting up so high. I think that was like near 200%, and even still.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was... And like I was saying, it was at least 150, 160%, because it was definitely blinking red. You could see the smoke coming out. And there were several times that Yoshi was going for the kill, but Ginger Ale was able to dodge every single one of those smash attacks.
Yeah.
But alright, so it looks like it might be still Pokemon Stadium 2?
Yep. A Kazuya.
We know we have some history with him, so hopefully the team can remember what that matchup is like. And now, granted, it's not the same person who played Kazi,
but Kazuya does have a way to play.
Still has to drop this 2 stock. Alright. I think they're ready. Gets the stun.
There's Kazuya trying to go for the combos. Seems that Ginger Ale's playing a lot more defensively.
Yeah, with only 1 stock, she's once again going to try to see how many stock she can take out before getting eliminated.
Before another has to like come in. Nice use of the counter. I would have recommended an up B, because Corrin's up B, not a lot of up Bs can, but Corrin's is able to produce damage similar to Kirby's, Pyra's, trying to think of others. Oh, there's the edge guarding. There's the shield break. There's a perfect shield. And the Kazuya is not wanting to... The Kazuya is doing a lot of dodge rolls, which is... Oh!
And that will be the end of Ginger Ale's run. But, I mean, still, taking out 6 stock from Anna Maria before being eliminated. So taking out 2 players.
And now we have 3 players coming in. And it looks like Kinkudinku is going to be chosen next.
Yep, so we'll see what Kinkudinku is wanting to play here. It's been a little while since we had a chance to see him play. That's because we've had quite a few GLEC matches.
Yep. Kinkudinku going with the pink Roy, specifically. Or maybe not. It's to choose
Change the name.
Choosing the name, but also each name comes with specific controls, so every player has a different control set.
So it's very important to make sure that Kinkudinku has his settings.
Yep.
And it looks like it's still going to be Pokemon Stadium for the map.
Maybe.
Or... Wait. I think they're still working something out. Okay, yeah, they're going through the map picks and bans right now. Just double checking the rules. They're still talking things over. It's definitely not going to be Mushroom Kingdom or Princess Peach's Castle.
Battlefield and Small Battlefield are on the list.
Interesting that Large Battlefield's not on the list.
Well, it's a bit big. It's good for free-for-alls. It's not good for 2v2. Because you do have those people who will try to wait it out if they are losing.
Yeah.
On the smaller battlefields, it's like you've got to be within the action.
It's hard to run away.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, some good maps that are used to run away are like, Donkey... there's one that's based off the original Jumpman games. That's like...
The Game & Watch Arena? Or...
No, it's based off of Donkey Kong, with, the barrels.
Oh, I know which way, yeah.
Yep, that one's a large map, as well as... Alright, we are getting into it, but the other map I was thinking of was a Great Cave Offensive, that one's...
Okay. But yeah, so Kinkudinku going up against the Kazuya. See how it goes. Kazuya did not lose any stock, so they're going to go right into the game.
Yep.
You'll see the first hit get landed by Kinkudinku.
And then dodging the throw, it looked like, and just get... What great use of Roy's quick jabs with his sword. Nice use of the perfect shield. Unfortunately, like, Kazuya is going... Nice use of the counter! I've not seen that before.
Well,
I haven't played a lot against Roy.
Roy hits very hard. Like, his smashes can do a ridiculous amount of damage.
That was long reach. Oh.
Yeah, this is why Roy was very powerful back in Melee.
Oh.
Where, like, he just hit so hard that the way they adjusted him for...
There's the down throw.
He's still fine, though. He's still up.
It seems like the Kazuya is trying to stay distance away from Roy now that he knows just how strong Roy is with that counter. Ooh. He's still in. Oh,
those lasers are going to be the edge guard. He's not going to get back up, unfortunately. But I was saying that the way they kind of fixed Roy for Smash Wii was to replace him with Ike.
But now it's in he's in Smash Ultimate, so...
Right.
Kazuya quickly made them both tie up real quick.
Yeah, he's adjusted very quickly to Tinkadiku's play style.
Missing that down A.
Those combos definitely hit hard.
And that laser is just gonna punish.
Yeah, he's just making sure there's nothing he can do about that.
But he at the very least did get a stock off this Kazuya, which is really good to see.
Great
counter. There's the counter!
So now it's tied up. One stock left, already both at 0%. So this is still anyone's game.
Something I'd recommend for Kinku Dinku to probably use are some dash attacks, because I'm seeing Roy run, but like then take his frames to jab, and I think that the dash attack would just be enough to. I don't know how all characters' dash attacks are.
Well,
that might be.
Doesn't necessarily have a great dash attack. That's one of the weaknesses with him. His sword hits hard, but he doesn't have the same type of dash attacks.
Oh, Oh, nice counter!
It's not enough to launch him.
If he can edge guard enough. Oh, and Kazuya's glowing red.
Yeah, it's just a little risky. And that's, oh, you hate to see that. Actually, wait, I think I did too many there. There we go. That's what I meant.
But Marietta still has 2 whole players, and Anna Maria has 1 stock on their penultimate player.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like the Weed's going to be coming out. And we've seen him play Byleth, we've seen him play Little Mac. So the question is, which one is he going to play?
Sounds like he was asking, because he is going against a Kazuya, so he may have different strategies.
Looks like he's going to walk in the Little Mac.
Sounds like Ginger Ale's trying to point out which stage would be strong. Yoshi's story.
That's on the map list?
It's on the GLEC map.
Okay, I just don't remember seeing that often.
No, this is NACE, right?
This is NACE.
Yeah, it's on the NACE map list, but it's not on the GLEC.
Okay, that's why because we haven't had that many NACE matches.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're having 2 today.
I think that also, the Star Fox map with, like, the 3 platforms on top and then, like, the full on the bottom.
Okay.
It's also part of...
The Lilac Cruise?
Lilac Cruiser.
Huh. Interesting.
I could be wrong.
Okay, it looks like Marieta's ready. Just waiting for Anna Maria to be ready. Alright, we are ready to go, I think. Well, almost. Okay, now we're ready.
Now we are.
So now Kazuya is going to have to take out 2 stocks. So can the Weed eliminate 1 stock?
And try to take minimum. That Kazuya...
I think you just realized, oh, I need to drop my stock.
There we go.
Okay, now we're ready to go.
Now these 2 are both from fighting games, so the fighting games are very, very different. So it'll be interesting to see these powerful punches. Oh, getting the shield break!
And just gonna go for the charge smash, but there's not a lot of damage just yet.
Not a lot of launch power just yet.
Yeah.
It was at 20%, though it's now, that punch was went from 20 to 53%, so that is very impressive from Mac.
Oh, gets stuck in the combo, but does have the KO ready. And he lands it!
And not losing a single stock.
Yeah. We haven't had a chance to see the KO land off of it, but when it does... So that probably could not have gone much better for the Weed. So now Anna Maria is down to their last player. So Marietta's up 6-3, so we'll see what they choose.
Now, I know that the Weed has a lot of fun playing against some kind of floaty, though lack of control characters, so like Mewtwo's and Sora's.
What are the odds that we get like a Mewtwo or a Sora or like a...
Sora's up in the A+ tier last time I checked with the Smash public listings. Mewtwo, I think, is B+.
Maybe something like a Ness or an Ike could also, or Lucas should be a possibility.
A Lucas or a Ness would be possible, absolutely. They would be a bit tricky to deal with Mac. Because Mac is supposed to be, like, up in your face, and Ness and Lucas are very getaway characters. Similar, same with Mega Man and Samus. So, like...
So let's just name all the characters. It's gotta be all of us, right? We would be playing against one of those people. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Anna Maria is still talking things over. Chat, who do you think the Weed is going to be going up against as Little Mac?
Yeah.
Let's hear what you guys have to say.
We see you guys.
You think you...
The Weed is strong. Yeah, Chef Dog. The Weed is in fact strong. Critten Cat calling him Zerk.
All right, so it looks like it's going to be Pokemon.
A Sora!
We got the Sora! And the Weed's he's already hyped up. He's getting in front of the chair. He's like, let's go. This is what... He was born for this matchup.
I am ready to see my main get his ass beat. Hopefully.
3, 2, 1, go!
Immediately going for the throw and
And just some huge damage coming out.
there's the super armor coming up from that charged hit, so no hurt. This Sora is very reliant on their down throws.
Oh, there's a misclick. So he's got to be a little careful. Might have got a little overconfident in that matchup and had an input error. But a great jab there. And Sora was able to get back on the platform.
Yep,
but
because the
now,
side B is able to come out if you get it at the right moment with that up B. That homing attack is very spammable, but if the Weed remembers to shield during that, then there won't be that much issue.
KO is ready.
Can he land? Ooh.
The one thing
There's
that
the
helps,
shield!
the one thing that does help with this is the fact that it's a pretty big platform. So as long as it can stay in the middle, but it's not going to be able to get back up. But if it can stay more in the middle, it can probably not worry about...
There's the full smash attack.
But down to just one stock remaining for the Sora. Now, granted, the Weed only has one stock remaining, but still in a much better position with Marietta having 4 stock total. But let's see if the Weed can close this out.
Ooh, just getting nicked with that freeze, but able to mash out of it. Storing up that smash attack, which the Sora just falls right into. The Sora's down tilt is trying to... They're trying to spam it. There's the shield coming out for that homing attack.
Takes a hit from the key, trying to spam fire. The KO is up once again. Is he going to try to... And he does land it! And that is going to be it!
The Weed is clearly very excited about that.
Yeah. I mean, getting to land 2 KOs in one game, I know they're very stoked about that. But all right. So Marietta will take game 1 with 4 stocks remaining. So we're definitely seeing the improvement from the team. Like last week we watched him play against Tiffin and getting a game off, and now we're seeing that confidence coming back. I mean, gotta go back to Ginger Ale taking out six stocks
all on her own. Kinku Dinku getting off those stocks against Kazuya, letting the weed just clean up without that Kazuya being able to react.
Yeah, the only disappointing part is Ainaba didn't get a chance to play there.
Well, hopefully Ainaba gets to play in the second match. I think that they definitely deserve to play.
Yeah, but all right, so they're
talking over who's going to be starting next match.
Yeah.
They are definitely happy. We can hear them through the wall.
Oh yeah, they're stoked. And it looks like that Ginger Ale is going to be leading once again.
Yep.
So I don't even think we're going to go to a break because I think they're going to be starting very soon. I just got to make sure I get everything reset on my end.
Yeah. And they're going with Pokemon Stadium 2 again.
They've been liking that map.
Yeah, I think it's because, like, the platforms can, while they can inhibit you, they can also get you away from, like, people who love those combos, like the Kazuyas.
All right, looks like Marietta is ready to go, so we're just waiting for Ana Maria to join the arena, and then once they do, we will get things started up. As a reminder, we do have our Overwatch match that's starting at 7. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch it depending on how long this game
15
goes.
minutes.
Yeah, so what may end up happening is we might try to catch part of it. Worst case scenario is just we'll keep you updated with how that game is going while we get set up for our second Smash match. Because remember, the Smash team will be playing again in just a little bit. And yeah, we're going to see the Mithra and Pyra coming back.
Yeah. So, Pyra and Mithra and Corrin once again fighting each other. They know each other's play style. The question is, who's going to have the advantage with that now, considering both their regular strategies and how they know the other player plays? And we're seeing a big change with this Mithra trying to do a lot more shields, Mithra's staying in a lot more with the shooting attack, which I think that's the up B.
And we're seeing
taking advantage of that launch attack. But now, because Ginger Ale knows the patterns, she's going to be able to get off her counters a lot better now. And avoiding that sword, knowing like how far it's going to go, getting off that down A when...
Yeah, we're seeing a huge launch there by the Pyra. Ginger does fight back, already at 98%.
Spot dodging through that. Though I think that Ginger Ale would have done great with grab and throws, because that's supposed to be really good for when your opponent shields. Trying to edgeguard with that projectile, doing a great kick. Though that switch to Mithra and Pyra is very, very quick. But the up B versus the down A.
Ginger Ale's not out of it just yet.
Flashing red and smoking, but still in the game, still in the game. Both of them are kind of flashing red and smoking. Just Corrin's doing that a bit more. Perfect shield. There's the first stock loss.
But still, we'll see if Ginger Ale can eliminate the first stock onto Mithra Pyra very quickly. Already at 105%.
What a rapid jab.
A great launch there. Tries to go for the stun, does not get it. A great dodge there by Ginger Ale.
Trying to get that spike.
And taking advantage of not having the sword.
Doing the kick, but getting shielded through. Avoiding that sword.
Let's go for projectile, but we see a lot more dodging by the Mithra Pyra.
There's the counter, but that must be super armored. Huh, I did not know that. Oh, there's the paralysis.
And there's the elimination. We're fine. Great stun there, but just didn't last very long. But just like that, gets eliminated very quickly. So now Ginger Ale is going to have to play catch up and trying to be a little bit more aggressive.
I think the Corrin is the best matchup against the Pyra and Mithra.
Taking advantage of not having the sword. But another perfect block.
And the sword blocking that projectile. There's the up B. There's the shield. Throwing out the spike. Not getting it. There's the up B. Oof. Trying to get that counter in, but just whiffing it. Looks like Corrin's going for... There we go. There's a spike.
So now it's one left. Ginger Ale's at 64%. But just a couple of good hits and be right back in this.
Oof, but again at 95%.
Yeah, we can see already swapped to Pyra, trying to go for that elimination.
Going to Mithra to get more quick attacks in. Because Corrin can recover pretty well, especially if...
Goes for the stun, but gets countered.
Looks like Corrin's trying to over-rely on that counter now and not waiting for advantage.
Gotta be careful. Already at 153. Gets some good attacks in, but the Pyra is still only at 27%. And keeps using the shields to block that down kick.
There's the
stun.
paralysis. Trying to chase with that A. Ooh, but there's the
Unfortunately,
launch.
Ginger Ale will get taken down. They get the Pyra to one stock. But now looks like Kinkadinku is going to be coming in. So a little bit of a closer matchup this time.
Yep.
So the good news is they just have to take down one stock for Mithra Pyra, and I'm gonna guess we bring out the Roy, get a little bit of a lag spike. That's fine. We're good.
And getting proper controls.
Yep. Let's see what stage Marietta wants to go with.
Because last we saw Roy, Roy did go with the Pokemon Stadium too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like they're talking things over right now about which map they want to play on.
I think that they're also discussing their strategy.
Yeah, because they got to think about how... Because they're going to have to make sure they get this Pyra down, because the Mithra Pyra. Because if they're not careful, it could be like what happened in the previous game where Ginger Ale was down to her last stock, but was able to take down 3 herself the next matchup. They don't want that to happen.
To them, yeah.
Right. Looks like Marietta is ready to go.
They're going with small battlefield, which I think the difference between it and Pokemon Stadium is the height of the platforms. So these platforms are lower down, and I think Roy's going to be able to, like, slice through.
Yeah, the sword has enough range where it can still attack with underneath the... Yeah. That's a good call. Well, let's see. It is 9-10. Oh, the Pyra needs to take out 2 stock first. Wait!
Hey!
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a...
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, they're supposed to drop 2 stock. So I think that calls for a reset. I think we're just going to reset that. Because, yeah, they forgot to do it. Yeah, we'll get this reset and actually maybe double check this. I don't think there's anything explicit in the rules that say, like... I think they'll just restart the game.
Yeah.
I
haven't recalled anything in the rules if, like, a person tries to attack, like, throughout
And
the...
I don't think it's intentional. I think they just forgot.
Yeah, because, like, you get excited when you're playing.
Yeah.
You get excited when you win.
I mean, there was a couple times where we almost forgot to drop our stock, too.
Like, we were ready to run in, and then we were like, oh.
Yeah. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay. They're making sure. Now we're ready to go.
Going for that cheeky upbeat. I think that they're trying to stay away from Roy because they know how strong Roy is. There's the counter, but Mithra's side B able to just whiff out of it. But there's the counter again. There's Pyra.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Roy, because if he doesn't have a lot of range, so if Mithra Pyra uses their distance as an advantage, it's going to be a lot harder for Genki Dinku to make a hit. And already
There's that
loses a
meteor
stock.
smash. Looks like Roy is like just nicking the Mithra.
He's got to dodge those swords and then go in for a combo. Great combo there by Genki Dinku.
Getting in some great hits, but like not a full smash. But is
yeah, try to get the charge attack to finish.
to try to get that edge guard in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a rapid jab. Trying to trade blows. There's the counter.
Gets a couple hits in, but yeah, using those dash attacks to try to get back on the platform, but it still gets back up.
There's the full charged up attack.
And with only losing one stock, Genki Dinku takes down Mithra Pyra.
Yep. That one stock loss is unfortunate, but they are now to their second player as well as Marietta.
Yep. So 8-9. Anything can happen here. So the question's going to be, will Anna Maria go with... I don't know what they're going to... I mean, we've seen what they played before, but will they stick to those or will they go with something different?
Yeah, because, like, you can always... They're reading off the list.
Yeah. Because I think with NACE, you still do a map pick ban selection. Like, you ban certain ones in between every game.
Yep.
So they're just double checking the list.
I think NACE you ban, like, at the front of the match, but then with GLEC, it's like, okay, these maps that we see that you're good on, we're gonna ban those. I'm going with Kalos Pokemon League this time. And they're putting in their Sora to fight against the Roy.
Very interesting choice, but okay.
I have played against Kinku Dinku with my Sora, and it has not been a fun time for him. I apologize for him. But hopefully he has learned something. And the Sora is not even letting him taunt, just immediately ready to fight.
Well, that just means she's gotta fight harder.
Yep. But there's all Sora's, like, aerial movement. It's trying to... Sora's a very nasty fighter.
We're seeing the Sora is doing quite a bit of damage to Kinku Dinku, using that homing attack.
And there's the freeze, but whiffing the attack against it. Kinky Dinky needs to get off that shield.
What Kinky Dinky needs to do is needs to exploit whenever Sora is using those spells, because that's when Sora is vulnerable. But it just does not seem to get the opening whenever those casts go off.
Yeah, Sora is very vulnerable, and the end frames of the end frames of the homing attack, the up B when he's trying to use it to attack.
Yes, Kinky Dinky does get taken down, but he's
There's that counter, and use of the thunder spell. Oof.
But yeah, this Sora is not giving Kinky Dinky a chance to make any plays.
Absolutely brutal. Whiffing that grab though. Ooh, and just letting that go too early.
And not losing any stock, Sora will take down Kinky Dinky. So this is going to be a tougher spot for Marietta. So now it's essentially 3 fighters to 2.
And it looks like the weed is going in against Sora instead of Ainava coming in to possibly fight.
I think just going to try to close the gap. So I'm going to guess going to bring out the Little Mac like last time.
Yep. Hopefully he doesn't get too excited to with this matchup again, because that overconfidence did cause some misinputs on the weed's end.
I think what will kind of help with that is the fact that there is a 3 stock differential. So he's got to know that he can't be careless. He's got to try to get those eliminations quickly, because if he doesn't get any eliminations himself, then Ainava is going to have to try to take down 9 stock, which is not impossible, but extremely difficult to do.
Yes.
All right, so we are, I think, ready to go. Maybe.
They're on the waiting screen, so like they have a 15-second countdown until it automatically.
But I guess Anamaria is not ready yet. Although they need it, because I mean that just revealed to them that they're going to be playing against Little Mac. So now they're going to take that could give them an opportunity to take some time to talk about your strategy.
And it also makes us have to switch.
Which is fine. I'm not worried about that. But no stock was dropped, so they can go straight into the match.
And that Sora going for the grabs. And homing attack.
Yeah, I mean, Sora's going to want to try to keep Little Mac in the air as much as possible, because he can't do a whole lot while in the air.
Definitely. And that Sora going for that risky attack to chase, only to get like right into Mac's Mac has the KO punch, so could he possibly get that? Oh!
And he does!
Oh!
But he's at 103% damage himself, so he's got to be very careful, otherwise that happens.
Sora going for that counter in the air, and Mac just like, that uppercut looks super flashy, but it only did 8%, and that Sora wasn't able to spot dodge through any of that uppercut.
Yeah, the uppercut doesn't do a whole lot. I think that's why we don't see the Weed using it a lot as Little Mac. The jabs are a lot more effective.
Oh, definitely. Oh, and there's the punish with the counter. Spot dodging, using like a little bit of a short hop to aerial dodge to avoid any of the Thundaga.
And there's the counter, but another KO comes to effect. That was close.
They're both shielding, whiffs the KO punch. Shields through the homing attack and tries to take advantage.
Breaks the shield.
Free. Getting that full.
And just launching it way in the air.
But now Sora's invincibility frames have worn off now. And Mac looks like they're going for another maybe shield break. Falls victim to Sora's throw, but Sora went through a forward throw. The homing attack not homing in on the opponent, instead going where Sora directed it, which I guess was to try to get away from Mac to set up for more homing attacks. Ooh, spot dodges right through that charge up smash, but there's another mid-charge smash. Using the side B to just get that nick in, but there's the end lag with it. Ooh!
Uses the fireball to get back onto the platform.
Able to block projectiles. That is a very dangerous move. I mean, Mac needs it, but like, there's the good use of shield.
Yeah, the Weed is learning how to handle the homing attacks. The KO's in effect, but can he get back to the platform?
Ooh!
And does not. So now he's down to his last stock.
And Sora trying to get back to the Weed to try to deal as much damage as possible. Rather jumping off to try to take advantage of that up B, which I have not seen that from a Sora player before. Able to outrun that homing attack until the last part, and Sora's definitely being really aggressive now that they're on their last stock.
But
there's
that uppercut.
to get that screen smash.
But it's still going to be a tough spot for Marietta because they only have 4 stock remaining. Leads down to his last one. Has to go up against 2. But it's still possible. He might be able to try to close this gap.
Yeah. Because we saw with Ginger Ale, like, even on 1 stock. And the other 2 that we can possibly see is that Yoshi or that Kazuya, or they could bring in someone else.
It's true. We will see. If they keep with their same mains, I would guess they'll probably try to go with the Kazuya.
Yeah. Fisticuffs. Mm-hmm. Especially now that they know how dangerous the Weed's Little Mac is.
Mm-hmm. The thing with Kazuya, like, he's a threat from a short distance, but he's also a threat from a long distance with the laser. So I can see them trying to use that laser to keep the gap with Little Mac. And we will say the Overwatch match has probably started at this point, and of course we're not going to be able to show that while this is going at the same time, but we'll try to keep you updated as it's going.
Sorry, Overwatch fans.
To be fair, we have like almost 3 Overwatch matches a week, and this is the first time that we're going to get the chance to see, and we're finally seeing Smash this semester. But yeah, we're going to see Yoshi coming out, which is an interesting pick. So they're saving the Kazuya for last, unless they have something else planned. So we will drop the 2 stock.
The Yoshi's immediately going for those dash attacks and trying to jump up to avoid. Because Yoshi does have some pretty okay airs, I would think, because of Yoshi's flutter jump. I don't know if that's carried over to Smash. There it is.
Yeah, he has a pretty good flutter jump. That gives him a lot of recovery potential.
It also gives him a lot of great avoiding potential for Mac. There's
Great
the counter. Oof.
That's the KO ability, but it's eating it up.
And that dash attack with Yoshi just completely nullified. There's a good counter.
It's a matter
Trying to get that charge.
Oh my goodness!
Switched it.
I didn't realize you can do that.
That is incredible.
I thought it was just gonna go straight to the right, but I didn't realize you can change.
I guess Yoshi thought that too.
But that's still huge. And a great counter there. KO is up once again. And he lands it! Oh, it does not take
Does not get the automatic if it's not at 40% or higher, I believe. But there's Yoshi's rollout.
Yeah, and that hits pretty hard too. So we might see a little bit of cheesing coming from Yoshi to try to eliminate the weed quickly. I always hate the Yoshi egg like that. But a great jab there.
The nice up
Huge uppercut.
smash.
And that actually does it. The Wii takes down all three of Yoshi's stocks.
Another 6 stocks, specifically 1 stock to get rid of 3.
1 stock in a dream, that's all you need.
And we have 4.
So now Marietta will take the lead in this matchup.
Just a smidge ahead. Are we going to be seeing that Kazuya again, or are we going to be seeing something different?
We will find out, but... And they're all talking to... I know, I was like, I want to play too. But yeah, they're talking things over to see what will be the next map.
Looks like they're sticking with Final Destination.
And here's the Kazuya. So can Little Mac take down Kazuya with only 1 stock left? We will
Or at
find
the very
out.
least take off a few stocks for Ainava to come in and clean up. There's the taunts.
Some great jabs coming in by the Weed. A huge counter.
Super armor. Gotta love it.
Dodges the laser.
Oh!
Takes down 1 already.
Under 30 seconds and a stock already gone.
And another good counter, but getting some combos in.
Whiffing away from those attacks.
We might be seeing the Kazuya panicking a little bit.
Yep, there's the KO punch.
Lands it and takes out another. So it's 1 stock left each. Can the Wheat secure? This would be the first victory for the Pioneers all semester. They've gone up against some really good teams in the JLEC, but this would be huge for the team if the Wheat can eliminate Kazuya right here and gets a great counter.
Goes for that charge, but that down A.
And also another counter. He's going to try
Charging up for that max smash.
Another counter. Is that so close? But
Kazuya is glowing red now, so is Kazuya going to get that final attack off, and will we see Ainava play? Or will we see the Weed?
and he's gonna. He did it. That's gonna be it. The Pioneers will win the match against Anna Maria.
I think the Weed, says someone in the chat.
I think it was just like a delayed reaction. It was like, wait, we won? We won? We won! But yes.
Congratulations, Marietta. Winning with, that was another 4-0, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. So yeah, congratulations to the Pioneers on their first victory of the semester. It took a couple weeks, but they are definitely excited about it, and they all played so well too.
Of course, yeah, like definitely. I know that like the second matchup between Korin and Pyramithra was a bit of a hassle, but I think that was because Pyramithra learned. Roy, I think, played even though he was in the middle, like he played really well, especially to like help chip away at like getting rid of that Pyramithra without losing a stock, getting like a few attacks off of like the Sora, and I know that he got the Sora up really, really, really high. I think he just needs to remember to shield during that homing attack, and he would be golden.
Yeah, and then the Weed coming in, closing it out without dropping 1 stock, taking out 6 himself. Just very well done here. But all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and it is customary that we interview at least one of the players in the team after a victory. So we got to talk to at least someone in the Smash team, and then we'll see how things are after that. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. We're not interviewing just one, we're interviewing two people from the Smash team. So first of all, go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone who's watching.
All right, I'm Zach Lane, aka The Weed.
And I'm Peyton Engel, aka Ginger Ale.
All right, so first of all, congratulations, your first victory of the semester, of your season, of the Smash team history.
Oh yeah.
How does it feel?
Feels pretty good.
It feels amazing.
Okay, so let's talk about first game one. And I think you're MVP at game one.
Oh yeah.
So let's first talk
yeah.
about what were you thinking about with that matchup against the Mithra Pyre? Because I don't think we've seen any of you guys play against that.
Well, at first I was actually kind of spooked a little bit because the Pyromithras that I have fought against have been very, very good. However, when I noticed like how they were playing, they tended to favor two moves specifically, which you probably noticed when we were fighting. And once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay, I don't think this person is as good as the Pyromithras I have fought, which kind of allowed me to, go forward with that.
Okay.
Also, one of our teammates' mains is Pyromithra, so
That is true.
Okay,
yeah,
so having that knowledge was able to help.
Yeah.
Okay, then going up against the Kazuya, which I know you've played against before and might have triggered some PTSD, but
Yeah.
handled that very well.
Yeah. Well, the Yoshi is the one that I...
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, the
That's
because
too.
he did take me down, but yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but still, going up against the Yoshi.
Yeah, the Yoshi I've had a little bit of practice against too, because some of my friends, one of them mains Yoshi, so with that I kind of had an understanding of, okay, this guy is good at aerials, so I need to kind of favor the ground a little bit more. And yeah.
Okay,
so
but yeah, setting up that great lead, Kinkadukum coming in with the Roy, also the setup, the Weed here closing out with the Little Mac, not getting one but two KOs in one game. That had to feel amazing.
it was great. Because the last few games I've been missing like almost every one of my KO punches, and to that game I just hit like almost every one of them today, so it was kind of nice.
Yeah, and then game two, you get that mirror match again.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah, I was
take
expecting
two.
a different order, but at first it was like the same two people,
Yeah,
and then
and I
they
was like,
switched up
okay.
the end. I think.
yeah, they brought up the Sora second, if I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah, they did. Bring
Yeah,
up
it was
that
it was the same
second,
ones, but yeah, they brought Sora
Yeah.
second, but then it came down to like it was basically just you and Anava who didn't get a chance to play today, unfortunately.
Yeah,
My bad.
Well, there's always next game.
That's true. We do
one
have
game,
another game.
which you should stay in tune for. You should.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watch it, please.
Yeah. So, but then close. But you were basically down a lot. I can't even remember what the score was at the point, but it was basically 6-4 at that point. So, what was going on in your mindset when it was your turn to play?
My thought was we still had, because our captain was actually going to sub in and play, and he the last game we played he pulled out 8 stocks. So in my head I was thinking if I can at least get 2, he can no problem pull out 4 with Bowser, like no doubt in my mind.
Yep.
But I kind of just it's Mac.
Yeah.
So I'm a glass cannon. I'm
It's
either
not.
gonna.
It's not just 2. I mean, you took down 6 without dropping 1 stock. Well, I mean, you're down your last stock, but you kept it going for the rest of it. But still,
That was just lots of patience and lots of just used to playing at that kind of position and just getting really lucky with a few like really good hits.
all right. Well, anything else you want to say to everyone who's watching?
Please watch our 8:00 game.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what we're gonna try to do, I'm gonna see where things are with the Overwatch game. It's gonna be a little tricky because since they've already started, so depending on where they're at, we might try to catch a little bit of it. But we're definitely gonna get your second Smash match against Utica. So we will have that up soon. So we're gonna take a quick break as I'm checking on the Overwatch team, and hopefully we'll be back in just a few minutes as we're getting that set up. So don't go away. We'll be